Picture this scenario in your head. So you went to work and your significant other is at home, maybe unemployed, maybe they're on leave, and you went to work. You've had a very tedious day, so much work, so much pressure, and yet it's as if you're being unappreciated at work. You now come back home to your house, and as you're opening the door, things are where they ought not to be. Clothes are on the chairs, things are scattered. In fact, there's even water on the floor, water spilled on the floor. Nobody cleaned it. And you now go to the room and you see your significant other sleeping. Now, I want you to picture this. I can imagine the many thoughts that will be coming out in your mind. But the men, they'll say, "What kind of lazy woman is this?" If she's pregnant, they will say, are you carrying Jesus? Are you the first woman to be pregnant? My mom used to go to farm and she was carrying triplets and she went to farm. Even the day she put to bed, she delivered alone on the farm. But I know it's very annoying. But picture this. 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4 and 5, he says that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but are mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. Verse 5, he says, casting down every imagination that rules itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing under subjection every thought of disobedience to Christ. Where am I heading to? You can say those words you want to say. You can get angry. How can you be this stupid? How can you be this lazy? How can you be this? But the weapon of your warfare, is it by those words you say that will make that person change? No. Some of your spouses, you have numbed the part of them that is supposed to make them, they realize that what they did is wrong and change. You have numbed that area of their brain. So they are like indifferent. If I do, he will talk. If I do well, he will still talk. If I do this, they will still do this. They don't appreciate. They are not going to bother. So no need of bothering myself. But when they say the weapons of your warfare are mighty through God to the pulling down of stronghold, it means that you can tackle that issue without calling your spouse names, without belittling them, watering down the very essence of your. Look at how lazy you are. I came and picked you up from your father's house. I came and did this, I did that. For some, you say you were a very useless man. Look at you, I picked you up from the gutter and all. You pick them up from the gutter, they are no longer in the gutter again. Accord them that respect that comes with that level you have upgraded them to. The same people that vote for a president, they cannot come and begin to hit the president on the head and say, "You, this small boy, I'm the one that voted you. I'm the one that made it possible for you to be on this seat." No, you will give him his respect. So give your spouse that little respect they can get. Give them, even though it seems as if they have messed up. Yes, they've messed up. But give them that little respect. Do you know why? For the men, go to the book of 1 Peter chapter 3. Verse 7. It says, likewise, ye husbands, dwell with your wives according to knowledge. A common understanding is in understanding, so that your prayers be not hindered. The reason why you are praying for that promotion is not coming, is probably because you're not treating your spouse well. Sometimes God can even make them, they sack you, and in your mind you are thinking, I've lost my job, and this is, you now bring the whole frustration of your life, pour it on your spouse. It is because since you came into my life, nothing has progressed, nothing has ever worked, nothing. In fact, you are just bad luck to me. But your wife may have just been praying, God, how do I make this man to even appreciate? Like, how can we go back to how we were when we started? Some of your husbands have been praying, how do we go back to how we were when we started? Where there was peace, there was understanding. Suddenly this job came, suddenly this business started up, suddenly success came in, and the story has changed. And God, in his own sense of humor, because he's not going to come out right. If he comes out right, my dear, you might not even be alive for your spouse to enjoy you. He says, okay, let me take this job away. Let them build that bond together, and then I give them something bigger. And in your mind, because you're seeing the little picture, this is frustration, the economy is high, this one is, you pack the whole frustration, pour it on your spouse, and your spouse will say, me that was even praying for things to get better, it's getting well, let me pack my bag and go. And the destiny God had for that marriage has been truncated. You need wisdom. In marriage, you need wisdom. It's not everything that is by the words of your mother. I say things how I feel, I am blunt, no. Stop saying things how you feel. That is why you are where you are. That's why you are stuck in that realm you are. That's why it seems as if nothing is moving. Your wife, your husband did not bring bad luck into your life. It is your mentality. Some of you need to go on a vacation, a long vacation. Just during that vacation, just listen to messages on couples, spend time with each other, understand your spouse's body language, understand them, understand what they are going through. Because what you are passing through is as a result of your lack of understanding and knowledge. You are not dwelling in wisdom and understanding with your spouse. That is why God cannot show you the bigger picture. He just shows you the little one. And then because life is 10%, what happens to 90%, you are the 90%, you begin to think, this thing is too much, this is too this, that is too that. If you leave that spouse, your life is not going to get better. Because problem will not stop simply because you are single or you went back to being single. Problems are part of everyday life. A little baby is crying, they are putting breast into the mouth. Probably it's the bum that is scratching the child. Sometimes the child has messed up the diaper, the child, they give the child breast. Why? Because the child cannot talk. That is a problem. Problems will never stop coming simply because you feel you are this, you have arrived or whatever. Problems will keep coming till the day you enter into the ground. Problems will still keep coming. So use wisdom and know how to tackle your issues in marriage, tackle your issues even concerning your children. It's not everything that comes to your brain that you will say out. Sometimes reserve small, trap them, capture those thoughts, those words that want to come. Are you this foolish person? Are you this foolish? Are you this foolish? Capture it, put it in captivity. Put it in, let it not come out of your mouth. By your words are spirit and they are life. You are speaking what you want to happen, even when you don't want it to happen. And when you use wisdom in relating with all you are doing, you will see at the end of the day that some things is not by gra, it's not by fighting. It's just wisdom and knowing the right things to say. And a lot of changes will happen that you yourself, you'll be amazed that, so this thing was capable of happening. Try this and thank me later. Bye.